Okay, I wanted to show you this really quick. This was my mother's, and this has been used and it's been seasoned. It gets seasoned before it gets used. You don't want to overuse it. I mean, you don't want to use it incorrectly. So I don't have it on fire, but because I have electric stove, and for extra protection, I use a cast iron skillet on the bottom of it. So there's a way to season the bottom so that it doesn't break. And a lot of people are afraid because they say it's got lead. My grandmother had one for almost 100 years, and she never got lead poisoning. I mean, there's lead in the air if you really want to get that serious about it. But anyways, so I have this, and I'm going to make some frijoles de Olla. So I have bacon in there, or you can put some fat. I have bacon in there. I like my bacon. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a half of onion and a half of bell pepper. I'll probably add some, so I'll be adding some garlic in there as well. And so I put in my frijoles de Olla are the best. And then making them in this is like so delicious. I'm trying to maneuver here with just one hand, and it's not easy. So I'm going to add in my beans. Those are my beans. And when you're heating up one of these beautiful potteries, what you're doing is you don't want to put the cold pottery on top of a hot cast iron. And I cracked a slow cooker doing that. So you want to ease up. So I have it on number 3. So you want to ease up the heat on this. You don't want to put too much heat on it because you want to ease up the heat on that. So anyways, so here we go. So you want to ease up the heat on that, and so here we go. We're gonna put, go ahead and put the beans in there, okay, like so. And I'm gonna put some, probably put just, you could put either water or stock. Probably end up using some stock because I just like chicken broth or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some of my beef broth that I made my beef with. Or, yeah, because it'll give it a nice little flavor since I have the bacon in there. Or you can add some water. And then I'll be adding some garlic and then some seasonings. I usually, you can add the salt. The salt's going to take it longer. Maybe a couple, maybe 1 bay leaf. I don't know. We'll see. I may not feel like bay leafing, but no, I'll probably add 1 bay leaf or a half. It just gives it a nice little authentic flavor to it. And then I usually, a lot of people wait to add the salt, but because these are soaked, these have been soaking overnight and thoroughly clean, I'm going to add the salt. Might take a little bit longer to cook, but that's okay. So anyways, so I have my beans in there. I'm going to add my stock, and I'm making dirty rice, which is the leftover turkey bones and the giblets of the turkey. I put some green onions, cooking it with a little bit of salt and some garlic, and I'm letting it cook, and then I'm gonna cut it up and make some dirty rice for my gumbo. And let's see how the greens are doing. Greens are doing really well here. Yum. Okay, so we got our greens. Let's get our spoon. Oops. Okay. So yeah, I just put a little bit of water in that because you don't want to put too much water in it. And just enough to cover the, and you do want some liquids in this one. These are southern greens. Oh, that looks so good. And then I'm going to taste it. Oh, oh my goodness. The flavor's delicious. It might need some more. No, it doesn't need any spice. I'm going to add just a little bit of vinegar in there to give it that little bit of acidic flavor. I need a little bit of acidity in it. Otherwise, it's too fatty. Those are good. Just a little bit. And I might need to add a little bit of salt, which is going to bring all the flavors together. Okay.